Hello miners, Rusty coming at you. Today we're going to take a look at the Civivi Praxis. So this one's a very highly recommended knife, and I just had to get it into my collection. Looks like about this time, we're in the late February of 2023. The only way to get your black coated blade is with this green G10, and that's okay because that's how the Civivi mini Praxis, one of the ways it's set up with black and stainless, and then it's set up with this green and black coated blade, which I think has a nice look to it. Now this particular one has a D2 blade, and that's what you're going to find on the mini Praxis. And this one has 9 CR, I believe 18 MOV. Something about this knife, I found it very snappy. So fires right out nice. It has a large handle, has a nice move up position with jimping, and actually this blade is very magical. The grind on this, when you go to slice stuff, beautiful. Now let's see if okay, also the factory edge, very nice. For a big type knife, it's done well. So can't get the cam. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, nice edge from the factory. Okay, we're going to do some comparisons. We're kind of rushing this one along because tons of videos out there on the Praxis. So, one knife that I think rather similar, and you get D2, you get the finger choil. This is FRN handle. That's a steel wheel large cut jack. And if we take a look at this blade, you'll see this top swedge and the belly and the finger choil. So and the jimping on the back. So if we take and do this, and here we're going to see that top swedge and the finger choil and the jimping on the back. So to compare the two, I do like the cut jack, the way that this comes in. It does have D2, but in this case, from what I've seen, this 9CR actually performs probably better than the steel wheel D2. Now I'm basing that off of Tom Hosang. If you guys check out his channel, he does some cut tests with the Civivi Praxis and finds out it does great. And Outdoor 76 has done some cut tests with the steel wheel D2, and it does not so great. So this case, we're looking at $50 for this. We're looking at $42 for this, and Civivi for the win. Now the only reason you might go with this one over this one is because this one's running on washers. And today, most of you want bearings anyway. If you're looking for a work knife though, those washers do help. So you don't have to do as much maintenance on it. So we're going to keep this one out, and I'll show you guys another alternative. And that would be the F740. So now we're moving into a like a large knife, okay? Almost too big to comfortably carry. But here's some things we do have. We have Gonzo's version of a move up position. So you can get your finger in there. We have this jimping up there. We have a flat ground blade. And in this case, we have axis lock. And so what I did is I backed this one off just a bit, and you guys can get a nice, this thing is running on washers, but it's nice and smooth. So in both cases, that's Civivi with the steel wheel and the Civivi with the Gonzo. The Civivi does win on the deep carry. And I'm not sure, let me double check on the ergos here. You know, it's about a push for me. This one feels smoother than this one, but this one it does fill your hand nicely the way it comes into your palm. And this one is not so bad for a big knife. So this one, but by the way, maybe you can find something like this for somewhere in the $20 range. So those are a couple of your larger knives, 440C, 913, or excuse me, 18 MOV. Yeah, 9CR, 18 MOV. Too small to see with my naked eye, but I can check it out on the camera. So we're going to close this one up today here, guys. And just kind of showing you what knives to add to, I've been adding to my collection. Thank you.